the psychology of people who can't stop overthinking. You're lying in bed. It's 2 a.m. Tomorrow is just a regular Tuesday. But your brain? It's replaying that thing you said at a work meeting 3 years ago, or running every possible outcome of a conversation that hasn't even happened yet. For some people, overthinking is occasional. For others, it's a full-time job they never applied for. But here's the real question. Why do some brains refuse to just stop, while others can let things go without a second thought? Stay with me, because the answer goes deeper than you'd expect. First group. Their brain is literally built for threat detection. Neuroscientists found that chronic overthinkers tend to have a hyperactive amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for spotting danger. For most people, it fires when there's an actual threat. For overthinkers, it fires at everything. An unanswered text, a friend's weird tone of voice, a slightly awkward pause. Their brain doesn't know the difference between a lion and an email with no exclamation marks. Studies show these people are constantly running risk simulations, scanning every situation for what could go wrong. And here's the cruel irony. This trait probably kept their ancestors alive. Anticipate the danger, survive the day. But in modern life, the same wiring turns a simple decision into a spiral. They're not anxious for no reason. Their brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do, just in a world that no longer requires it. Second group, completely different cause. They were taught that mistakes are dangerous. Picture a kid who got praised for being smart, careful, perfect. Every time something went wrong, the emotional cost was high: disappointment, criticism, shame. So their brain learned a rule early: think harder, and you can prevent bad outcomes. Psychologists call this maladaptive perfectionism. And it sounds harmless until you realize what it actually does. It turns every choice into a test, every social interaction into a performance review. They don't overthink because they're weak. They overthink because at some point, being thorough felt like the only way to stay safe. And here's the brutal part. The more they think, the more options they see, and the more paralyzed they become. It's not indecision. It's a protection strategy that stopped working. Third group. And this one hits different. They've never been taught to trust themselves. Most overthinkers share one quiet belief underneath all the noise. My first instinct is probably wrong. So they second guess, then they third guess, then they catastrophize. Research shows this often traces back to environments where their feelings were dismissed, their judgment was overridden, or the rules kept changing. When you grow up not knowing if your read on a situation is right, you learn to keep checking. Forever. Psychologists call this self-trust erosion. And for these people, overthinking isn't a flaw. It's a response to never feeling safe enough to just know. But here's the part nobody talks about. People who overthink often have one unexpected strength. They are deeply empathetic because they spend so much time inside their own head, analyzing feelings and motivations and outcomes. They get unusually good at reading other people. They notice the things most people miss, the shift in someone's energy, the things someone didn't say. They're exhausting to be inside of, but often the most emotionally intelligent people in the room. Now the stereotype. People assume overthinkers are just insecure, neurotic, or need to just relax. But most of the time, it's not a personality flaw. It's a nervous system that never got the signal that it's safe to stand down. Because here's the kicker. Overthinking isn't really about thinking too much. It's about feeling too uncertain. The moment an overthinker genuinely feels safe, trusted, and like mistakes are survivable, the spiral slows down. Sometimes it stops entirely. So if your brain won't shut up, you're not broken. You might be wired for vigilance, or shaped by pressure, or still waiting for permission to trust yourself. You're not weak. You're just carrying a survival strategy you haven't put down yet. And if someone in your life seems stuck in their head, maybe don't tell them to relax. Maybe just make it safe enough for them to stop scanning for danger. The real question is, what is your brain actually trying to protect you from? If this made something click, hit subscribe. We cover psychology that actually explains you.